Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. What better way to wind down and get rejuvenated than to take a spring vacation, and that's exactly what the bold and the beautiful's Don Diamont, Bill, and his wife Cindy Ambule, ex-Amy, ex-Kim, ex-Bunny, did this month. The couple made their way from Los Angeles, California, all the way to Miami, Florida for the perfect trip to visit their oldest son Lauren and his fiancé Nick. We were excited to see their new home in person, which is beautiful, Diamont stated. And don't even think about hating on our Joe's stone crab bibs. We make those stain-proof neckties look good. The CBS soap actor shared 9 beautiful photos from their family getaway. In the first, the foursome smiled for the camera while dining at an oceanside restaurant, and in the next, it appears that they could be showing off the young couple's new house Diamont talked about. Other pics included shots of the star on a jet ski while enjoying time with his boy on the water, plus photos from the beach and more. And of those bibs, well, you have to see the group snap for yourself, but Diamont was right. They do make them look good. And while in Florida, he passed along a travel tip for those who plan to visit in the future. If you're in Miami, I strongly suggest you take at least part of the beautiful Lifeguard Tower walk along the 7.9-mile stretch of Miami Beach from South Point's Lighthouse Tower to North Shore Open Space Park, Diamont urged. You can get in some exercise and admire these very special towers that vary in design and color. Cindy and I loved it. We're glad to see that the family had a wonderful time making new memories that'll last a lifetime. But the twist would be so much more deliciously complicated if the powers that be had one of her children. Son Ryder would be our pick. Show up in LA eager to cash in on all that money, Sheila insisted that but never acted like she had. Ryder could roll into town with a chip on his shoulder the size of the Hollywood sign and announce that every last cent that she had in the bank is the least amount of payback he deserves for Mommy Dearest having ruined his life. Of course, finding Sheila's cache of riches would be no mean feat, so Ryder would have to stick around for a while. Finn would try to bond with his newfound half-brother, who would be having none of it. I don't want any more to do with you than I did her, Ryder would argue. But he'd have a harder time shutting down Steffi. He might even see in her a little of the wildness that drew him to young and restless Jono when he was on that show. See below. Eager to get rid of Ryder and any remnants of Sheila, Steffi would help him try to crack the case of the missing money. In doing so, they'd be forced to notice that they feel a pull to one another. They weren't looking for it, don't even want it, but it's there. Don't sweat it. Steffi might joke in hopes of cutting the tension. I have that effect on a lot of men. That would be that, until Steffi catches hope in what at least appears to be a compromising position with Finn. Hey, she did say her stepsister could expect some payback. In a fit, she'd seek out Ryder and act on the attraction that's been threatening to boil over. Only afterwards would she find out that nothing had transpired between Finn and Hope. In essence, Steffi had thrown herself at Ritter for no reason other than gulp. She'd wanted to. Then and only then would Sheila reveal that she's alive. And having been keeping a close eye on the goings-on in her absence, she'd be in the know about Steffi's tryst with Ryder. Sheila could even try to lure Ryder back to the dark side, suggesting that if it somehow came out that he'd been with Steffi, they could both get what they want. He could have Steffi, and Sheila could have a relationship with Finn without his wife getting in the way. I might even fork over some of that money you're so interested in to sweeten the deal, she might add. Since Wilson Bethel, who played Ryder on Young and Restless, has become a primetime mainstay, he spent the last 4 years starring on All Rise. Bold and Beautiful would probably have to recast, but there's no shortage of actors with whom Jacqueline McSims Wood might click on screen. Some names to consider: Thad Luckenbill, ex-JT, Young and Restless, Scott Bailey, Sandy, Guiding Light, and Josh Henderson, John Ross on TNT's Dallas reboot.